Hello, you guys. It's the Christ again. Just checking in. See how you guys doing. Um, if you know more languages and you can translate what I'm saying, please do. First, I want to say is God loves you. God always loves you. I guess I should let you guys know. Um, but if you can translate or do stuff like that and change the get the word out to more people, God really would we would appreciate that. Also, if you look how look, I don't. I'm not good with technology. Like I said, I'm not all knowing. Um, I don't know how to do everything. So if you're good at stuff like social media, or video making, and you could clean it up or edit it and kind of keep you could yeah, I that's just like a translation. If you could take my videos and sometimes they incoherent, boom boom boom. If you could take them, put them together, something nice, and then and as long as you don't change the meaning of what I'm saying, I'd appreciate that, and I gotta appreciate that too. I'm gonna be having a lot of content here, so um, I can make some videos about what's going on this end of the world apocalypse. Okay, this is an apocalypse time. Again, usually when Christ comes back is during a time like this. Things are going crazy. The people are in pain. The pain of the people, God feels it, and God comes down to see what's going on. What is going on down here? And that's one of these times. So God is here. Pandemics, a lot of corruption, a lot of nice stuff. And God doesn't like it. God, uh, what I'd like to see happen is the first the people rally up with me. I am the Christ. I've been sent to get this thing kind of figured out. Rally up with me and kind of make them pay attention. Hey, what is he talking about? And then we can start weeding some of this stuff out. We can start combing some of this dredge up out of here. This world is getting clogged up with a bunch of greed. People want money, or people want the power and the prestige. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I'm telling you now, God ain't talking to the Pope. I mean, maybe God talks to all of us. I don't want to say that. Sorry, Pope. Sorry, I don't want. Sorry if I said that offensively. I'm saying is this: God talks to all of us, but we can only communicate with God through our own understanding. And if His understanding is what He's peddling to the people, His conversations with God is gonna be like speaking a, a chopped up dialect of some crazy language that he don't even know. He's talking. His understanding is not understood, and a lot of people's understanding is not understood because they have their understanding of the process is not conducive to the process itself. Um, so, people, if you understand what I'm telling you, the crisis return. I'm back. We're going to rally up virtually at first, and then we're going to get me in front of the right people, and we're gonna make a case for goodness. We're gonna make a case for kindness. We're gonna make a case for love. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to uh, make a case for selflessness, and you can start using me as an example because I already know the outcome of what this is. This is the same thing that happens every time, and that's why God doesn't really like to be bothered to come back too often. Uh, but we're hoping to change that. We're hoping to change that now. Um, and I have been shown how to build a kingdom of heaven, so that's the good news. I have the blueprints to take care of the business to get back on track. So boom, check. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I still make mistakes. I don't perform magic. It's not that kind of party. It never has been. It is just the party. You are responsible for yourself and your own actions. Okay, and what you produce, you create your reality. So this is hell, boys and girls. This is it. This is the hot spot. You create hell from here, and you heat yourself up. How do you heat a ghost? How do you heat a ghost? Somebody's dead. Go in that fiery pit. No, it don't work like that. You already in it. You're creating the heats in your life. So kind of like a baby, got the fingernails going. Mind your business. They grab their face, they scratch. Yeah, and they squeeze, and they tense up and they squeeze their face more, and they scratch and squeeze in their face, and they scream like somebody got them. They got themselves. That's you. You were in the trap. You are babies. I don't care if you're 7. I don't care if you're 70. You are babies here. You got your face in the, and you scratching it and you screaming for God to help you, but it's you that's squeezing your own face. On the other side, your good thoughts produce good, for the most part. And I don't know what happened, why the equilibrium is off, but it seems like people who are thinking bad thoughts are enjoying good things, and that might just be that my perception is off. Like I said, I don't know everything, and I want to get to a better understanding on that. In the meantime, yes, it's safe to say the Christ has returned. It ain't. It's not maybe what you were expecting or what you thought it would be or should be. Um, that's not really my fault. That's not God's fault that you thought it was going to be magical. Um, a lot of things are magical that you don't even consider magical. A baby born regular is magical, but why you got to have God come down to make it more magical? We can't compete. God can't compete. We're getting more and more magical. God don't work like God is an efficient. We do. Yeah, God does things clean as possible. Okay, the cleanest way. We don't have a plan of salvation. We don't put the people in there. Oh, it's such a mind bender. So um, that whole story with Adam and Eve, that didn't happen, family. I mean, it's an analogy for an extinction level event like the one we're about to have if China and the United States or whoever starts dropping nuclear bombs. So basically, the prophet comes to probably help fix it, stop the catastrophe, or build a new Eden, which we already in the process of trying to build a new Eden as we speak. So when things go down, we can start from scratch, and it'll be the same fable. It'll be the same fable. Um, I'm not entirely sure all of the meanings of the book, but I think the knowledge of the tree of good and evil is religion. That is what I think messed up the people. Religion messed up the world. Basically, they was in there minding their business. You can do whatever you want, just don't mess with religion. Just don't mess with religion? Yeah. Well, what about this? No, don't mess with that. Now, what about these? Where did this come from? And it's good to have questions. It's good to have questions. Where do we come from? How do we get here? Or, that's okay, but take it as far as you can take it with your science and your logic and reason, and then everything else. I mean, it's a place for it. You could make fables and stories, mythologies. You could do stuff like that with the explicit understanding. This is an imaginary land that we created. There ain't none of this stuff real, even though it could all possibly, yeah, that could be 100% real. It could also be 100% fake. So let's not confuse the issue. Let's take it to where science can go, and that's how we build the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven. We don't use banks. We have cryptocurrency in the kingdom of heaven. We use a cleaner form to transact. They don't like it. They don't like, the church is not gonna like me. The bank's not gonna like me. The government's not gonna like me. And it's the same thing. Heresy and blasphemy, the goofiest crimes of all times. Take your beliefs and have start getting the understanding that I'm here to help you, and I know what I'm doing to make the world a better place. Please help me, help you. Thanks again. It's the Christ.